In psychology, there's a term that describes the darkest corners of human nature. It's called the dark triad, a trio of traits that form some of the most dangerous minds in society: narcissism, Machiavellianism, and psychopathy. Now, if we asked each one, who has the darkest personality? The narcissist would say, me. The psychopath would shrug, I don't care. And the Machiavellian would smirk, whoever I want it to be. That's the game. These three traits show up in anime more often than you realize. They're not monsters or demons. They're characters we admire, fear, and sometimes root for. Because deep down, their darkness feels human. Let's break them down. The narcissist craves admiration and control, not out of strength but from a hidden fear of being insignificant. A perfect example is Light Yagami from Death Note. At first, he believes he's saving the world. But with every name he writes, his god complex grows. Light doesn't want justice, he wants worship. When people question him, he doesn't doubt himself. He eliminates them. His brilliance blinds him to his own decay. That's narcissism. Confidence as armor for insecurity, and domination disguised as morality. Now, the Machiavellian is colder. They don't care about admiration, they care about winning. Think Lelouch vis Britannia from Code Geass. Every move he makes is strategy, every friendship a chess piece. He lies, manipulates, and sacrifices those closest to him for a greater plan. Lelouch doesn't act out of emotion. He uses emotion as a tool. He's the kind of person who smiles in your face while plotting 10 steps ahead. And when charm stops working, he switches to fear. That's the Machiavellian, the puppet master of every system he touches. Then there's the psychopath. No empathy, no guilt, no fear. They don't manipulate for gain. They do it for thrill. Look at Hisoka from Hunter x Hunter. He's unpredictable, impulsive, and driven by pure fascination with danger. Violence excites him. Pain doesn't move him. When others panic, he smiles. That's psychopathy. Emotionless focus and a complete detachment from consequence. But here's the twist. These traits often overlap. Light's narcissism bleeds into psychopathy. Lelouch's strategy hides a Machiavellian conscience. Hisoka's chaos masks an eerie kind of genius. And that's why we're drawn to them. They mirror the darkest parts of us. Studies show men score higher on these traits than women. And while narcissism and psychopathy are considered mental disorders, Machiavellianism isn't. It's a worldview. One built on the belief that people are pawns, and life is just one big game of control. Twin studies show these traits are partly genetic, but they're also shaped by trauma. A Machiavellian father doesn't just raise his son, he trains his successor. A narcissist raises a child afraid to make mistakes. A psychopath doesn't teach empathy, he teaches survival. Even evolution might explain it. In ancient times, these traits helped people dominate, reproduce, and survive chaos. Today, they help people climb, in business, politics, and even social media. Light, Lelouch, Hisoka, they're not just villains. They're reflections of what society secretly rewards: control, confidence, and fearlessness. But it comes at a cost. If your brain is wired for manipulation and cold ambition, you're also wired for self-destruction. Because when empathy dies, so does connection. And no victory can fill that void. So yes, we need to protect ourselves from people like them. But maybe we should also understand them. Because monsters aren't always born. Sometimes they're made. And sometimes they look a lot like us.